All right, we're going to do it a little bit differently today. We're going to look at some local races that happened last night. Starting with Tom Tiffany in the 7th congressional race. The Republican congressman has won re-election by 20 points over Tricia Zunker. That is more than the previous election between those folks in the May special election. Now to the 3rd congressional district. That one has been called just this morning. Ron Kind has defeated Republican Derek Van Orden 51% to 49%. It's still about 99% reporting, but it should go Kind's way. Now let's go to some assembly races. Here, Rob Swearingen has won re-election for the 5th time. He has defeated Kirk Bangsaid with 64% to 36% of the vote. Now to our next race here. Senate District 12, Representative Marylizkowski has won this race, pretty much doubling up on Democratic challenger Ed Vokey. Now to the 35th Assembly District race. Calvin Callahan has defeated Tyler Ruprecht with 65% to 35% of the vote. Calvin will become the 2nd youngest member of the Assembly at age 22. Now to the 74th District race. This one is really close, but Beth Myers has pulled it out against James Boland. She's a Democrat. She's held her seat this cycle. Okay, moving on to the 69th district. We're going to go to the southern part of our viewing area now. Donna Roser has defeated Brian Giles for the 69th Assembly District. That's after Bob Culp, the incumbent, retired before running this election cycle. Now, Nancy Vandermeer has won re-election. She's down also in the Marshfield area. She defeated John Ivor Baldus 67 to 33%. Now to the Stevens Point area. Representative Katrina Shanklin has won re-election for the 5th time. She defeated Republican Scott Soik by 10 points. Let's stay in the Stevens Point area. Now to the Senate race. This was seen as a possible pickup for Democrats, but ultimately Paul Petruski came up short. He lost to Republican Pat Teston by 13 points. Now to Wisconsin Rapids, a little farther south. Republican Scott Kurg will keep his seat, defeating Democratic challenger Christy Greening by 24 points. And in the 87th Assembly District, which stretches from western Marathon County all the way up to Hayward, Republican James Edming has won re-election with a big win. He beat his challenger by 40 points. Okay, now we'll go to some referendums here. Tomahawk School referendum has failed by just a few votes. In fact, it was only 61 votes. So we'll move on to our next referendum, and these have all been voted down. You'll see a common theme here. In Florence County, it failed by 56 votes. In Medford, it failed by about 170 votes. We have 2 referenda in Wausau. The first one failed by 10 points, and the second one failed much closer, only by 2 points. So there you go. Those are all of our results from Tuesday. Now let's hear about weather.